This production is brought to you by Philothea Studios.
Hello and welcome. You are about to listen to a short narrative selected from Restoration, a publication of the Madonna House Apostolate. We invite you to listen deeply as the author shares the joys and struggles of living the gospel of Jesus Christ without compromise in today's world. Storytelling by Catherine Doherty, from the book Donkey Bells, available from Madonna House Publications. How we love stories. Why are they so powerful in helping us understand and remember deep truths about life? Isn't it because stories are closer to life than mere ideas are? Jesus knew this. He, the master teacher, told the most beautiful and the most unforgettable stories in the history of the world. They are so deep that they are woven into the very fiber of our hearts and minds. From Matthew chapter 13. In all this, Jesus spoke to the crowds in parables. In fact, he never spoke to them except in parables. Stories, then, are simply another way of sharing the gospel with others. That is why Jesus often spoke in story form. From the very beginning of my apostolic life, I have used stories, and they have been understood and loved by young and old alike. I still speak in stories. They come naturally to me. I have found, living in these sophisticated technological times, that the hearts of people still yearn for stories, for an explanation of things wrapped up in symbols, which are simple yet somewhat mysterious. When I was a child, my father and mother taught me through stories. Because I traveled much during my childhood, these stories were in many languages, and many of them were taken from the folklore of the pilgrims and peasants. Yes, I come from a country and a generation that listened, an oral generation in many ways, one that transmitted its lore, history, and traditions through stories and parables. Almost every family has its own tradition of stories that have been told and retold by generations. Some of these stories really happened to the parents or grandparents or distant ancestors. Others are beautiful legends or folklore of the nationality to which the family belongs. These stories flow from the lives and adventures of people on pilgrimage in search of God. These stories are true because their message is true. The rest must be left to the heart of each reader. Whether factual or legendary, these stories should truly be cherished because they are the very soul of a family's tradition and continuity. They help to create and perpetuate a close family feeling between young members and older ones, and between all living family members and those who have gone before them to their eternal rest. Through traditional family stories, these ancestors live, once again, in the bosom of the family. Perhaps your family has a story or two that you can tell to one another. It may be a humorous story or one with religious significance. Children love stories, and even adults rarely tire of hearing a good tale well told. In today's world, it costs little to tell a story, simply some family time together.
Dear friend, thank you for listening. Rest assured of the prayers of the Madonna House community for you, our listener. May God bless you and keep you. May God shine his face upon you. And may God give you his peace.